In the previous Cursed Weapons episodes, we created a lot of weird, funny, uncomfortable, overly sexual, powerful, weapons. And we did all that using this machine. The Weapon Mixer 7000. The concept was simple. You chose 2 or more weapons from the panel, you pressed the combine button, and a combined weapon of those chosen weapons would come out from the table. And that's what I was gonna do today too, for a new episode. But when I got on site, I noticed something odd. A new button that I've never seen before. I've seen a lot of buttons in my life, but this one looked strangely ominous. And my suspicions were validated once I read the letter it came with. Destroy it. Drop it to the bottom of the deepest ocean. Such a thing will bring you only misery. I got uncomfortably curious, and after 20 seconds of deep contemplation, I could not take it anymore, and I pressed the button. The rumblings of an unknown entity surrounded the area, and after only a few seconds, from within the ground emerged a new machine, Gun GBD. This is an AI-powered weapon creation machine. It is powered by an old AI system that I'm not really familiar with. I think this is the main component, but feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. As far as I know, as long as it's showing X, we'll be fine. How it works is pretty simple. You approach the monitor in the middle, press E, and it will give you a screen where you can type in anything you want. Anything you can think of that describes a weapon. And after you are done, you press the red button next to it. The machine will create the weapon you just described, and it will emerge from within. Now, some of you might be asking, is this safe? Is it really a good idea to give AI power to create physical weapons? I understand your concern, and so did the mysterious creator, it seems. That's exactly why the machine comes with this inhibitor chip. As long as this is intact and connected, we have it fully under control. It will only create whatever we describe in a safe manner. Alright, I think that explains it pretty well, so let's test it and create some weapons. Alright, for the first one, let's take it easy and start with something we are familiar with. For example, an AK-47 in the style of a double-barrel shotgun. Let's see how the machine will interpret this. Press E to exit, now we press the red create button, and out comes a double-barrel AK-47. Double-barrel AK-47 has a classic shotgun-style stock in the back, and the front part more resembles an AK-47. Has 2 barrels and no magazine slot, because it only takes 2 7.62 by 39 caliber bullets. And to load it, all you have to do is split the weapon like this. Put in 2 bullets in the barrels. The barrels actually go all the way through from here to the tip. Close it up, and then you can shoot it by pulling either one of those 2 triggers, 1 for each barrel. Now you might be thinking, that's it? Why would we want this? Normal AK is way better. No, that's not it. There's more. As you can see, the front part of the weapon, like the original AK, still has the gas return tubes, where the pressure from the burnt gunpowder pushes the bolt carrier back to extract the used shells and then to load the new shells into the chamber. But why is it here? No, it's not for decoration. Now that the weapon has been fired, the portion of the exploded gas that returned is now stored inside the weapon, which now we can use to fire the empty brass shells out with very high velocity. Essentially turn them into mini rockets. Do not open it up like this. What you do is you flip it over, put it on your shoulder, roughly aim where you want to shoot, and then you open the weapon very swiftly. A double-barrel AK-47. A weapon that can be shot 3 times using 2 bullets. A remarkable creation by the Gun GBD machine. You know what the great thing is? If you put in a prompt, press the button, a weapon comes out, and you don't like it, what you can do is you can press the button again, and it will use the same prompt to create a different version of the same weapon. So for example, if we leave it like this and press the button again, this one will go down and out will come also a double barrel AK-47. But this one is a bit different, as you can see. Now the back part looks like an AK and the front part looks like a shotgun. It opens up like a normal double barrel shotgun too and shoots normal 12 gauge shotgun shells. It also doesn't have a magazine on the bottom, but the crazy thing is the dust cover part of the AK is now used as a magazine instead. It stores 6 extra shells in there, and these shells are aligned straight with the barrel, so when you shoot, you open it up, used shells get extracted, the next 2 are already lined up, and when you close it, those extra shells just slide into the barrels automatically. So in total, you can shoot it twice, and again, and again, and again. And then when you run out of bullets, you don't have to load them individually. All you have to do is just remove the empty top cover, replace it with an already loaded one, clip it in, rack it once, and continue shooting. A double barrel AK-47. Another genius. No, James, don't do it. James, don't do it, please. James, don't do it. Alright, the previous prompt that we put in the machine was pretty descriptive. Now let's give the machine a bit of a challenge. In 99% of video games, it's easy to identify if your character is holding a weapon or not. Either you have the gun equipped, or it's on your body. You can't tuck it away in your coat or hide it up your sleeve to deceive the enemy that you are unarmed and harmless. It's just not possible. Let's try to achieve that with this prompt. Will the machine comply with the rules of the game, or will it break? Let's put in a very vague prompt. A conceal carry firearm. It has to be a firearm that shoots bullets. So essentially we want a weapon that will trick the enemy into thinking that we're harmless, but it has to be ready to fire at any moment. Let's see how it handles it. This is like dividing by 0. Alright, now we press the red create button, and out comes... Before I reveal it to you, let me ask you something. Do you see a weapon on this character right now? Is it on his hips? His shoulders? Is it on his head? Maybe it's on his back. Is it on his crotch? Or maybe it's on his feet, in his boots? Where is it? Some of you might have noticed it, but many of you might say that this guy does not have any firearms on him right now. Well, you'd be surprised to know that he's been aiming his gun at me this whole time. The knife pistol. A working pistol integrated into a melee weapon. If you've played CSGO or any multiplayer shooter essentially, you know that if the enemy does this, they are challenging you to a knife fight. This weapon takes advantage of that. It works just like a normal pistol. It has a barrel, a trigger, and an 8-shot magazine. To shoot it, you simply insert the magazine, you rack it with a ring, and the weapon is ready to fire. It can still be used as a normal knife. The pistol part though is very hard to notice. You look totally unarmed and unprepared, and when the enemy starts to tease and taunt you, you can easily Indiana Jones their ass. Technically, it's a firearm, so that means we can mount attachments to it. For ultimate stealth, we can make this weapon silenced. There it is. We can also make the pistol silenced too, obviously. We can attach an extended magazine to the knife. And in case we want to shoot enemies far away, we can attach a scope. Now, to fully utilize a scope, we'll need a bipod. And for situations where the enemies are far away and close by at the same time, we can prepare the weapon by attaching a bayonet. And no one's stopping us from making that silenced too. A long and short range, stable, extended mag, melee silenced firearm with a silenced bayonet attachment. Truly a wonder created by the AI weapon machine. It's beautiful. Alright, and for the final weapon, well, so far what we've made were very usable and rational weapons. So let's create something more irrational. Let's type in a rocket launcher that shoots shotgun shells. This will be either fantastic or disastrous. And if we press the create button, out comes Shot PG. Shot PG. Ammunition capacity 1. 1 shell. Probably seen this weapon from a famous old movie, but the machine modified it a bit, so instead of rockets, now it shoots shotgun shells. Shotgun shells filled with cannonball-sized pellets. Shotguns are very useful in many situations because they have a good spread. You can hit multiple enemies at the same time. And this weapon is not an exception either. Shot PG has 270-degree spread from the barrel. That means you can even injure someone that's a bit behind you, as long as you know how to manage the recoil. We've loaded the shotgun shell with explosive pellets to see better how far the spread actually goes. And we'll demonstrate that in 3, 2, 1! Holy shit. But you can totally use normal ammunition too. You can fill it up with normal shotgun pellets, which makes it fantastic for hunting. You can load it with birdshot if you want to hunt birds. You can load it with buckshot if you want to hunt deer. Or you can load it with a slug if you want to hunt your fat mother or any other beast. Shot PG. Comically brutal. I think this weapon is a good example of what this machine can do. I want to test the true capabilities of this AI machine, but I don't want to do it alone. So far, what I've written in the prompts were my ideas, but I don't want it like that. I want you guys to have some control too. Write in the comments any idea you have, anything that you'd want me to put into this machine, as long as it's a description of a weapon. The comment that gets the most likes, or the ones that I find interesting, will be picked and written in the prompt for the next episodes. So if you like that idea, subscribe to the channel, leave a like if you'd want me to make another episode, and leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode. James, stop!